Yes, and we're back. That's right. It's the Black Guy Who Tips podcast. I'm your host, Rod, joined as always by my co-host,
Karen.
And we are live for everybody on our crowdcast. And everybody that's watching us on video, even if it's later, they can see, wow, they're wearing different clothes than normal today.
Right.
They got different props than normal.
We do.
They
I'm on the dragon.
They might be about to do something different than the normal show.
Hey, I might be a witch. You don't know.
You don't know? You don't know what we do over here. I might be the king of House Jackson. Yeah. This is our, I guess it's been a while, but our weekly recap episode of House of the Dragon. For those that just got introduced to us a while ago, that if it's only been a year or so, you're like, oh, what?
What's
that's
happening?
Right. No politics. Karen Hunter don't got to know about this. Okay.
And guess what? You ain't even got to watch House of the Dragon or Game of Thrones. There's a lot of people out there. They listen, so when their coworkers talk about it, they could be in a loop.
Exactly. So this is our recap episode. Now, before we get into the recap, we have a few rules and some housekeeping to do up front. The first thing is the official weapon of the show is
the folding chair.
An unofficial sport.
What about
a bullet ball extreme? The second thing is, sign up, become premium, get behind the paywall, all that good stuff. All the recaps are back there as well, and ad-free episodes. Then we're gonna do this recap, but we gotta teach the new people how to act.
Yes,
we've been doing this a long time,
right?
And I know you listening think you know better than us. You don't do the podcast we do, and I promise you, it's going to be a great time.
It is.
But we have to follow the rules, okay? The first thing is we don't want any feedback that has predictions in it.
Nope.
Okay? Some of y'all have read the books.
And we don't care.
And you slide all your predictions in and you just spoil some shit for us. Me and Karen haven't read the books. We don't plan on reading the books. I'll read the books when George R.R. Martin comes out with the last book, which we both know he never
finishes. He never will.
Okay?
So I guess I never read it.
We don't want no write-ins before the recaps. We don't care how you feel. You're here for our opinions. They not here for yours.
They watch the show first.
You got to go start your own blog or your podcast or whatever about it. But no, don't use us to be like, here's what I thought Sunday. Hey, we're good. You want to talk about how much you enjoy the recaps on your feedback? Absolutely fine. You want to say, oh, this thing you said was funny. Cool. But we just ask that you help us keep this experience fun for everybody.
Yep, fun for everybody, particularly us.
Yeah. We all could have read the books if we wanted.
Yes.
We can all wiki the spoilers. We're not on purpose because it's funner for the audience to be like, oh shit, they don't even know.
Yes.
All right. Now that I've gotten that meanness out of the way, I would like to give a shout out to my girl D at Morris Costumes. Because I was like, man, we should step up our drip for this season. I was getting excited, especially after that episode.
Right?
I was like, woo, we gotta get the goblets back out.
Yes, we got the goblets.
So this year, we got the little cloaks now.
Yes, I like my cloak. It's good and warm.
I got a new crown. They look more Thronesy.
Yeah, I got a crown too, but I made some errors, so I'll be wearing it next week.
I got Karen a cloak with a hoodie on it in case you want to abscond to Dragonstone and try to tell Ray what's going on. Put Ray up on some game.
Come on, I'm trying to help you, girl.
A son for a son, you know what it is. So we and we got props too. Karen got a scepter over there.
Hey,
I got
an eyeball on the end.
Yeah, this might role play later. I'm gonna go out in the park and LARP.
They would love that, child. Somebody might fucking join us.
And of course, we always have wine in the goblets. Love the taste of that dragon juice. You think they got commercials in Game of Thrones? That would be funny if they had TV commercials. Like, dragon juice. Gets you every time. I'm Corliss Valerian. And I drink Dragon VSOP.
Come on. You know they do. And you know they're going to have names like Blood of Your Enemies.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
going to be named for one of them.
All right. So the way we're going to do this recap, it'll just be easier to start with locations and storylines rather than try to tell you from beginning to end.
Right.
I don't know how long it's going to take. I wrote a lot of notes, though.
Yes, let's go.
All right. We're going to start in the Vale. The Vale, the last time we were there, our girl, Rhaena, the youngest black daughter, she was going off with her little brothers, and she just dipped.
She had one mission, just to go with the group girl. Just follow the leader. That was her goal. And
Everybody get a partner.
Right.
Hold hands.
Somebody should have held her hand.
And she just ran off, and I said, oh, Lord, they done Judy Winslow, this girl.
We ain't never gonna see that child no more.
She done went up the stairs. Bye-bye, season 3.
Never coming back again.
But I was wrong, because we come back, and she is still messing with that ugly dragon.
I will walk 5,000 miles and I will walk 5,000 more. I know that's not how the song goes, but that's how she looked.
She was walking like the Hobbits in Lord of the Rings. So it was like, damn, there's a lot of that's a lot of area with nothing in it.
Nothing, girl.
I know you hungry as hell.
I know you hungry, you tired.
You didn't bring a snack.
You look dusty.
Right, yeah.
Girl.
I don't know how long it's been since last season, but why was she so dusty?
It's been months.
Right.
Because every time she show up, the dragon probably had just burnt something. And she walking through the dust.
So then the dragon roast a sheep that was minding his business.
Minding your business.
It's dead.
It was like, you know what, I'm hungry. Poof.
And Rhaena walked up on it and was like, hey, what's going on, dragon? You speak High Valerian? And the dragon was kind of like looking at it like, I don't know you that much. I need braces.
Who you represent?
Right.
Who your people?
Who your people is? What's that smell? But it allowed her to get on and start flying, and she was struggle flying. It was a lot of screaming. It didn't sound like she was in control.
Because she did not go. She took a crash course. She didn't get trained up like everybody else.
Right. No. It was insane how she was just like, like this, like everybody else gets on their dragon and they start talking that, High Valerian shit. She got on there. She was like, girl, stop. What you doing? Hold
up. You know why? Because everybody else got an instruction manual. They had a teacher.
Right.
They went through the process. They got the bond with the dragon.
Right. She was just like, slow down. I'm like, that's not Valerian.
That's right.
You just talking regular English to it.
And that dragon is like, I don't know what the fuck you talk about.
Right. But then later, Sheep Stealer drops Rhaena off on top of a mountain. And she's like, okay, sit. What? Heal. Sheep Stealer, heal. And it just looked at her like, whatever, and flew off.
Yeah, I was like, girl, your ride gone. What is you about to do?
I like that in Game of Thrones, dragons aren't dogs, they're cats.
Yes, they do what they want to do.
They're
like, I don't give a fuck what you talking about, but this is what I want to do.
You would think a dragon, in order to be tamed, would have to be more like a dog, but no. Those motherfuckers are like, man, I just stay here.
I am a full-ass wild animal that you think you can control.
But yeah, it's not. Yeah, so it said, so Sheep Stealer flew off and left her up there, and it looked cold.
And high.
She couldn't get off. And then when she was trying to tell her to sit, she didn't have no bass in her voice.
No.
She was like, sit. It was like, man, whatever, dog. So then Sheep Stealer later returns to Rhaena, and it regurgitates up a couple of sheep out of his throat, out of his gullet, which is, ironically,
I thought it burned it up. It burned him up.
Yeah. Well, it will. It did, but first it had swallowed them to carry it up there. It threw it up out of his mouth. His dragon saliva was on it and everything. Oh shit! I forgot to say the name of the episode. Salt, Sea, and Fire and Blood. Salt, Sea, Fire, and Blood. Sorry. Episode 1 of season 3. Got ahead of myself there. I also forgot to ask Karen. It's been a while. I forgot to ask you what you think about this episode overall before I got started. My bad.
Doing everything out of order, ain't you?
Yeah, it's been a while.
I enjoyed this episode a lot. This episode was really good. I really do think that this episode should have been the ending of the last season.
Yes.
It would have made it great. But I think they put like this. Two things. Either they should have ended on the episode before, which would have been great.
Right.
Because they did that episode.
I remember that.
Yes, and I was like, this is whack. This is a whack way to end the season.
It was definitely on a low note, and it felt like that I forget what they call it, but that penultimate episode. It felt like, the one before the finale that really gets you going. And this one felt, and I know they had some budget stuff, so who knows what got moved around, which episodes got cut, all of that stuff.
Right. And my thing is, it's not something funny. It's Game of Thrones. You know people are going to be there. You know people are going to watch, and you know people aren't going to be like, because I think that's what kind of irritated me, because I was like, I still liked it, but I was like, I guess.
It's just when it's HBO. Or is it HBO Max? Or is it just Max? Like, so I'm saying when it was going through all of that, and who knows what the money was looking like, it felt like they just cut the show short. Like they said, make it enough. And I guess the showrunners and the producers and all the stuff had to put all the great stuff at the beginning of the next season, which just, anyway. But I enjoyed this episode a lot too. All right, my bad. I meant to do that at the beginning. I won't forget next time.
No problem.
So Sheep Stealer returned to Rhaena, threw up them sheep, and then it burned the sheep up.
Disinfected it.
And then it tossed the one over to her like, hey, you hungry?
I know you hungry. You've been following me for 6 months, child, and I ain't seen you eat. You ain't drank shit. I know you hungry.
Yeah, it's funny because Dragon, it threw the sheep over there like, here. Like, it wasn't like, I think she thinks Sheep Stealer is supposed to be her pet. Sheep Stealer definitely thinks its pet.
Yes, because
she's still like, I adopted one of these little humans.
Like, damn, you still here, bitch? I guess I feed you
right
now.
here.
You don't follow me long enough. It's about time. Yeah, that's what it was.
And Sheep Stealer mine. It's like how people say they cat got adopted them because they just kept following them home and then they started feeding it and shit. I bet Sheep Stealer's like, I guess I will let this little girl follow me home and feed. Yes, you can ride me. Oh, God.
Yeah, he was like, every time I look around, he was like, she won't stop following. Literally, she won't stop following me.
Every time she yelling High Valerian at it, all Sheep Stealer hear is, meow. Like,
he looking like,
what do you want, girl?
What do you want, pet?
Meow. You hungry? Okay, I'll be back. Damn.
Right.
What, you want to ride me? Where you want to go? Home.
Right.
What's home? I am home.
Right. Whatever it takes to get you to be quiet.
But you know she was hungry because she ate that sheep.
She probably hadn't eaten
no seasoning, no spices. She ate that like how you supposed to eat a rotisserie chicken from Publix over the sink with no utensils. Like, that's how she ate. She threw down.
She looked hungry and she looked tired and she looked defeated.
She was like,
I was like, I probably would eat that too, girl.
She's like, I thought I was gonna die. I thought I was dead.
Right, I know it's a little crispy, but I'll be all right.
I thought I was dead.
Damn, I wish I had some hot sauce, but I'll be okay.
Right, thank you, God. We'll come back to her later, but that's everything that happened in the Vale. The Riverlands. So the Riverlands, the last time we were there, is in Harrenhal, is that castle over there. Where
Damon kept having dreams.
And he has finally submitted to Ray. Like, okay, you the boss, I'm not. I get it now. And then Damon's like, okay, so I will fight your war for you. And it's him and all the people from the Riverlands that he spent all fucking last season talking shit about and telling them I'm the king of this castle. Y'all do what I say. He got all of them to have a truce enough after killing some people to follow him in the battle. And so they just up in there and they mopping up the Lannisters. Like, we don't even see this battle. We just see the end of, like, they just murdering the last few people. They was cutting the lion's head off.
Yeah, they was giving them the business.
Yeah, like one of them, a literal lion. Like the lions we saw in cages, which I guess is their mascots.
Yeah, it is.
It's a weird flex, bro. But if it was supposed to be out there attacking people, it did not seem to have gone well because it was dead.
I guess it wasn't trained enough.
then Daemon gets a report back from the little young dude that was in the Riverlands that also don't fuck with Daemon, and he's like, hey man, the Lannisters, we did break up their big ass army, they scattered, but we ain't got the main Lannister, like the twin. There's like Tyland and Tyland or something, but we ain't got him.
We ain't got him.
And Damon's like, shit. Well, I guess, but we gotta go get him. Like,
yeah, else mission is not complete.
Yeah, and like Daemon is one thing I liked about the choreography of the battle in this, Daemon is very business-like killing these people.
Come on. He was like, nothing personal. I'm just trying to get my TPS blood report up. He's like, I need certain numbers.
Like, he was stabbing one dude put his hands up. He's like, yeah, I know. He put your hands up.
You still got to die.
Yeah.
I got to hit 30 bodies today.
Yeah, come on, man. I don't get off till everybody go home.
Right. They're not paying me for overtime.
Like, he did not seem like thirsty for battle. Like, everything about Daemon felt like he's good at being a battle leader, but he ain't. His swag was very much like non-plus. So, they're like, hold up, man. You can't just leave all our dead soldiers here. We got to bury them. And he said, oh, nah, don't worry about that. I'll get Caraxes to burn the bodies.
Right, to prevent diseases and shit.
Yeah.
Because we got to keep trucking and we ain't going to have no time to go buy nobody's water.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, we'll just burn all the dead bodies, keep moving. And Buddy was like, nah, I don't think you understand. I don't play that shit. Like, our traditions in the Riverlands is to bury our dead in the river and shit. They got to go back to the mud. And before they could really hash it out, because Daemon Daemon, he reckless with the mouth.
He looked like he was about to tell them, I don't give a fuck about none of them people. Because guess what? If disease starts spreading, we all gonna be dead because you want to hold on to these fucking bodies.
But I don't even think Daemon was thinking about disease. I think Daemon wanted to burn them because it was the fastest, most expedient thing. And he could keep going.
Right.
Like,
he was on the mission.
Yeah, he just did not, he don't give a fuck about none of, like, if it would have been his own tradition, like, he'd be like, I don't, whatever, man.
He still would have burnt them.
Like, let's just go. What the fuck? What are y'all arguing? Maybe if we kill him fast enough, y'all come back and bury him. What's the problem?
Right.
We could bury everybody on the way back. We just, if we lose, then it don't matter. And
it won't matter.
If we win, that's why we win. But, so, I just felt like Daemon had something he was going to say, but before they could do it, this army comes through the woods and everybody prepares to go to battle because it's like, yo, is this the Lannisters regrouping, coming back?
Like, what is this?
And it turns out it was actually the dudes that started marching at the beginning of last season.
Yes, from the wall. That tells you how far that goddamn wall is. The Jon Snow and it was at. That bitch was far.
It was coming from the Stark territories. And it was funny because the whole thing with this group is that they're the people from Winterfell who they're the old guys, and because it's cold up there, they start running out of resources. So the old dudes basically go on their last battle to free up resources for their family by dying. They call them the Greybeards. Yes. So is seeing them like march or whatever come through, and it's like all these old dudes.
Like, nigga, we old. Right. You better be glad we made it. Right.
Seeing all these old dudes come through, I was like, oh, it's like the unks pulled up. You know what I mean? Like, I was the only thing missing was some P-Funk or some shit. Like, come along. It was like the Unk division of the army is here to save the day.
Child, Earth, Wind, and Fire got them through that march.
Right. Like the main leadership just came through and been like, what's up, nephew?
Right.
I heard y'all was trying to kill some people.
They playing that and Cool in the Game.
Right.
Hall and Oates. They playing all the classics.
So the Unk army arrives and they're like, oh yeah, we already killed that Lannister leader. So like one of the twins is dead right there. And they throw their head at Daemon's feet and they like, we came to die for the Dragon Queen. And he was like, very good. We've got more lions to hunt. And he started smiling.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know these dudes is about it, man. they came all the way down to the south and they still wearing their furs.
It's hot. It's hot. You know they were sweating.
They about that life.
Because you know they had like winter coats. You know, people up north, you know, how they said be like brick. They was up there with the brick and they came down south where it's much, much warmer. I
feel like they got it. Whatever it is, they got it. I want to see them dudes fight. I feel like they're going to put an old man strength out there. They're going to be out there like hand part of the ball.
Right, because they've been fighting for a long time. We're going to see them fuck some folks up.
They're going to be like, call your foul. Ow, my ankle. Call your foul, nephew. But yeah, I appreciated the unks. And then Gawain, who is the high tower, like, brother of, you know, Alicent. He's the knight that's like the handsome knight that seems kind of like an aristocrat. And he is with Sir Criston, because they're supposed to be going to Riverlands to do this battle shit. But they just hold up waiting because they thinking, oh yeah, Aemond gonna come through with the dragon. That was the plan last season. Aemond gonna come through with the dragon and we'll be straight.
Yeah.
So they just sitting out there waiting on this motherfucker to show up, doing nothing. Dudes in the camp playing Uno and shit. So Wayne walked up to the camp and saw one of the soldiers fresh off of sexual assault, like with a victim, walking off and everything. And he's looking like, well, I never.
Never in my life gonna, sir, have you watched this show?
Is this Peter Hex's army? What is happening? Why is this okay?
He's like, are we not a land of laws?
He said, these motherfuckers are doing war wrong. So he goes into Sir Criston Cole office, who is doing arts and crafts, painting his shield.
Come on, ain't he though?
Couldn't be bothered. Just in there whistling while he worked.
He's like, I ain't got nothing else to do.
Right. He's just in there like, do. And so Gawain comes in. He's like, hey, any word from Aemond? He's like, nah, he running late. So
right. We ain't gonna do nothing but wait until he gets here.
Whenever he check in, you know what it is. And Gawain was like, oh, by the way, you gonna do something about, you know, the sexual assaults that's happening right outside your motherfucking tent, my guy?
He was like, you don't see what's happening right in front of your salad?
And Cole was like, what? You saw somebody get sexual assault? He's like, yeah, I saw it myself. He said, okay, well then, like, I don't know, I ain't the dude. And Gawain was like, you gotta do it. You the leader.
Right? He was like, if you have a problem with it, you do something about it.
You the hand of the king.
He's like, don't report to me.
He's like, Cole, you in charge. You supposed to do something. Go out there. They won't listen. Go tell them this ain't all right. And Cole's like, bruh,
you're fucking up the vibes.
You gonna make me put down my paintbrush and stop painting my shield.
Right? What is you doing?
You pressed by some rape.
Bitch, don't spoil my vibe.
Do you know what show you on?
Right, do you know what show you on?
Okay, these people that write this show have a fucking problem.
Yeah.
This is a small percentage of sexual assault compared to previous seasons.
Yes.
I'm not really sure what you're upset by.
It actually has gone down a lot.
And Gawain was like, because if we not a nation of laws.
What are we?
He was like, bruh, every day we could die. And as long as this shit keep going, we just gonna get worse. We gonna all be beasts by the end. And Gawain said, only if we abandon our principles. And I said, get this man on a better show, because this not the one.
This is not the show.
That's a dead man talking about some principles.
We've seen what happened when people do principles in this show.
Right.
They don't last or live long.
Principles got Jon Snow killed the first time.
Yeah, it
fucking
is.
around.
But watch.
That's why I said people never really understood the first show. Because Principles got Jon fucked up the first time. Second time, he just killed the queen. He was like, fuck it. Fuck a principal. I'm stabbing her in the back. Absolutely. 100%. But yeah, Gawain got to go, because I can't imagine it's going to end well for a dude that's in war. Like, hold on to the count of 3.
Yeah, so he was already terrible, because last season he was a problem because he kept doing shit and saying shit, and he was looking at him like, the fuck are you talking about? Like, what you saying is actually going to get us killed. So you need to just be quiet.
Yeah, Gawain, it's not happening, dog. It's a bad look for you. Only if we abandon our principles. Dog, the principles is gone. Y'all, you talking to Sir Criston Cole, he ain't got no principles. He's fucking the queen.
He about to say he had principles.
Yeah,
but them principles,
that man ain't had principles since Rhaena broke his heart. Okay,
I think that's when they died. I don't mean, that's when they died. Because prior to that, he had a standard, right?
And by now, I feel like he would have been a bad husband. I'm gonna say it, Karen. I'm gonna just say
it. Yes, he would have. He'd have been a terrible husband.
Meanwhile, the 3 bastards that all got dragons last season, Ulf, or the white hair, the dragon seed, Adam of Hull, the black dude with the dreads, the long locks and all that, and then Hugh Hammer. They was all chilling. Hugh Hammer was the one where his kid got sick and all that shit. Mm-hmm. So they chilling in the cut, waiting with their dragons flying around and shit for Aemond to pull up to Harrenhal. Mm-hmm. Cause then they gonna ambush him with their 3 dragons. Cause the plan that they were told was Alicent was gonna have Aemond go out to Harrenhal. Daemon and all them was gonna jump him. Then once they kill him, Aegon would just be laid up in bed, weak.
Right, because they still
and she would just come in, kill him, be like, I'm the queen, I'm the king.
Yeah.
End of the movie. Yeah, everybody go home.
Because everybody don't have the same information right now.
Well, yeah, shit ain't, yeah, we'll see later, but shit ain't happening the way it's supposed to, so they kind of got sidelined in this. Now, I don't know, maybe it could have been to save on the budget. Dragon battles with 37 dragons might be hard to follow. I don't know. But they ended up just chilling on this island in this lake by the Godswood or whatever, chilling over there this whole time. They start arguing back and forth about, when should we leave? Should we stay? And then goes into this story. And I feel like this is my life. Because they really strangers. None of them know each other.
No, they do not.
And I don't know why Ulf told them this story really, because it don't seem appropriate. But Ulf is a very inappropriate man. Yes, but he was like, yeah, I got it out the mud. When I was a kid, I used to be on the street and this priest sexually abused me. Mm-hmm. And he used to talk about how I had the Targaryen blood in me. Mm-hmm. And he said, then I said, you know what? I like that. I'm going to call myself the dragon seed.
Mm-hmm. And he's like, bragged about it.
And he was like, yeah. And what about y'all? How y'all get it? And they both was like, what? Huh? What? Nigga, we don't know you. And that is a lot of information.
Right. And he was like, come to find out that bastard was right.
They was like, I think it's about to rain. I thought we was talking weather. What were they talking?
We was keeping it light. How did this conversation turn left?
There was nothing they could have possibly been talking about. Before that
could have prepared you for that conversation.
They was probably like, "Hey man, how you doing?" And he was like, "Oh, and I was a child on the streets." So I was like, "No,
I was born in a river." Right. What, sir?
You ever sucked dick for crack? No,
I have not. My daughter died. That's how I end up here.
Just asking what was the
my
score?
daddy abandoned me. That's how I end up here. What are we doing?
Asking what the score was for the game.
Right.
So he was oversharing, and then he got impatient because he's like, "Man, we waiting for all this shit. And the only reason I even signed up for this is because I'm going to get a castle. What y'all going to do with y'all castle?"
They was like,
I'm going to kick my motherfucking castle out. Hey, dog, I'm going to call Exhibit. I'm going to pimp my castle, okay? Mm-hmm. Talking and fish tanks in the window.
The look they gave him was like, woo, you was too busy being an ass and fussing at everybody and getting all these demands. You weren't listening. You were not listening in class,
He was like, well, you know where else I ain't going to be listening? In my castle when I ain't with y'all, because I'm gonna be so far away on my own land, right. in my castle,
my own business.
And so then they was like, no, you don't. We not gonna get to be lords get castles. Mm-hmm. We just gonna be knights. Yep. It's like, well, what do knights get? And it was like horses.
The honor of being a knight.
You get horses and honor. And he was like, the fuck am I gonna do with horses and honor?
That don't feed me, nigga.
He was like, do you understand that horses are not as cool as dragons? I agree. He's right.
Yes, he is.
And respect comes with dragons. Like, I've got that. I got a dragon already. We can skip this part.
Right, he was like, I want the bitches, and the bitches is gonna come to the dragon.
You know what
about these horses?
They'll call me anything. I want them to call me sir, lord, as long as I have a dragon.
As long as I have a dragon.
But then Hugh tried to appeal to his baser nature and was like, what about the hoes? And Ulf was like, you get more hoes with a castle. And I said, you know what? That's a
that's a valid point,
it's a smart brother. Somehow they
he was like, I don't know what y'all were talking about, but
somehow they have broken down capitalism and classism in a second. I don't know how they did it, but it was something deep in that message. And so then we get introduced to Aemond Hightower. He knew. We don't really know him. He like Alicent, big brother or something like that. I don't know. But he got, first of all, his camp was lit. Like they looked like they hadn't gone to war at all ever. They had on white, no stains, no smudges.
Oh, when they was talking, whatchamacallit showed up.
We'll get to it.
Okay.
Oh, girl.
I'm sorry, because you changed scenes. I was like, what?
This all happened in the Vale.
Okay.
Because remember, I changed earlier from Daemon and them to Oath.
Okay.
So it's all in the same general area.
No problem.
So then we get introduced to Aemond Hightower. He's a very primped up looking guy.
Pristine.
Maybe he can fight, maybe he can't. I'm not saying he don't got hands, but I'm saying,
I was like, he look like he gonna be whatever he is gonna be a problem.
He like he do like part-time war.
Yeah, come on, part-time war.
Like, what's the one where the National Guard? He look like he do that. We also see Darren's dragon. Darren is Alicent's other son. We never seen him. He like the youngest one. Mm-hmm. He got a dragon called Tessarion, which we do get to see, but we don't see him flying it or nothing. So I don't know if maybe, I'm sure we'll get introduced to him at some point, but I didn't see him. But he was waiting with Aemond. He was waiting with his army to meet up with Aemond at the Riverlands. So he also, this is like the third person is like, we waiting on Aemond. Mm-hmm. The dragon riders are waiting on Aemond. Aemond is waiting on Aemond, and
everybody got the message to wait on him.
Yeah, and Sir Christian is waiting on Aemond. Like everybody waiting on this motherfucker with this dragon to show up. How is the battle gonna go? So he's like, he gets the message and it's like, okay, first of all, you stink. Who is this messenger and why he smell like that? Ugh. He has a nose perfume bottle that he sniffed directly to the nose. He don't spray it out. He take a sniff of it, and
he look like, ooh, why am I even outside?
On the one hand, a lot of us are like, oh, this spoiled, soft, privileged baby boy.
I get it though.
But on the other hand, all of us have watched this show and had the same thought, which is, I know it smells crazy up in there.
No, it smells like Badussi out there. It fucking smells terrible. People don't bathe. I know it smells horrible.
So I feel like we can kind of,
I understand.
Relate to my man. Before you judge, it's nothing but horse shit out there and whatever they drive through to get there.
Mud and shit. Ugh.
So then he reads this letter. It's from Aemond, according to the letter, signed Aemond. And it's like, yo, stay here for 3 days. And the king is Aemond now, not Aegon. But I'm gonna come see y'all in 3 days. So they're like, whoa. Last time when we left, Aegon was king. Now y'all telling us he not king. Aemon's a king.
In that quick
and so somebody was like, damn, what are we gonna do? And he was like, one king good as the other. I don't give a fuck. I'm ready to get back home where it smells nice. I got potpourri, pumpkin spice, incense.
I take Epsom salt baths. I don't know what they think this is.
He like, I want to get to where back to where it smelled like I belong. Okay. It's out. It smelled like outside.
Yes. Okay? Too much of outside.
Off. Then we cut back to them. He's taking a shit. He hears something rustle in the brush, turn around. Then he turned back. He see a black goat staring at him.
One of them black goats that was out there with Daemon.
Yes. Daemon saw a black goat walking through the haunted houses of Harrenhal.
Just walking. Just mad.
Right. So we know that, here comes some magical shit. Is this real? Is this not real? Because with Daemon, he was in that dream state, so I didn't know how real any of that was. Mm-hmm. I wasn't sure. But Oath sees the black goat. He freaks out, starts running. Then Hugh and Adam are like hanging out, like, man, wonder what the hell's taking Aemond so long. Should have been killed that dragon. And they look up the hill, they see a goat head man creature that turn around and leave. Just right out of it, just like it's like it. This is the second time we've seen this thing. It was also in Daemon's vision,
right?
But it also was walking away when like Daemon saw it and then just immediately had turned his back and walked away. How long are they staring?
I don't know.
Like, are they sitting off camera for like 5 minutes just staring a hole in you, and then when you look, they're like, oh shit, he looked. And they just
I think that's what's happening.
What is the plan, goat man? What do you want?
Are they like a deer? They just freezing their lights?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh, wait a minute, you looking.
Right. It's like a dude, a shy guy that buys you a drink.
Yes.
It's like, oh, you trying to make eye contact. He's like, oh God, no, she's looking at me. But yeah, so now we're like, okay, some crazy shit fitting to happen.
Because they're on that same damn island.
Right. And it's the magical creatures and shit. Okay, here comes some magic. And of course, voila, we see Alys Rivers pop up. That's the goth girl that shop at like Hot Topic.
Yeah, she does.
And so I'm like, was Daemon dream real? Because
I think it was.
All three of them saw the goat and the other. Nah, she really got some powers, and she be making goat people and goats show up.
Yeah, I think he really seen some of that stuff. Like I know he's kind of going in and out, but some of that stuff I think he's seen in real life.
Oh my God, man! Listen, whenever we get out of this K-hole, we'll see. But yeah, so they ended up arguing about leaving and stuff. But then when they see the goats and all this shit, they like, oh my God. Who the fuck is this? Alys Rivers show up. Alys is like, hey, I'm on page 497.
I'm a little further than y'all in this book.
Y'all missing the battle. The battle at Dragonstone. Yeah, why y'all over here?
Why y'all here?
And they were like, what? And she was like, oh my God. Don't worry about it, okay? I'll tell y'all what to do next, all right? Just get to page 495. And that's basically what you need to, like, she's just spoiling the whole thing. She's like, I'm actually, I got pre-production of the script from season 4, and I got some bad news for some of y'all.
Yeah, I do.
Ulf is like, man, fuck it, I'm out. This shit crazy. He just hop on his dragon to get out of there. The thing with Ulf is, I have no idea if Ulf means fuck this, I'm going home, or fuck this, I'm going to Dragonstone, because he really gives a vibe like he could not be in the rest of the show, and I'd be like, that makes sense. That
makes sense. That nigga went up to a mountain and just was chilling, like
if Ulf feels like a character that if he just didn't come back next week, and then we made it all the way to the series finale of this show, and we never saw him again, I would be like, yeah, he did say I'm out, like, fuck this shit.
He meant that shit.
Oh, they shooting? Like, he was like,
he ain't got no GPS. They can't call him on the dragon.
Right. He's like, I think I'm good on this. I don't know why we are fighting so hard to get horses.
To get horses? He was like, nigga, horses? What am I doing to goddamn horse?
Right. He's like,
fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
So we get to King's Landing, guys. We only have 2 more locations, but they're the longest ones. King's Landing. Last time we was there, Aegon and Larys snuck out, or got snuck out, I guess. And
Bigfoot, Littlefoot.
Yeah. And basically left all this shit behind. Like, fuck it. Aemond is looking murderous at both of us. We need to get out of here.
We is on the list to die. So.
Maybe we could show up in Dragonstone to turn ourselves in. So since that happened, Aemon's back home. His brother ain't around. He like, somebody knows something. Like, he's
looking for him. He's like, he knowing he didn't leave here without somebody knowing he left.
He's like, Nino Brown after the Carter got raided and he had them dogs. He was like, somebody knows something.
Somebody knows something.
Sit yo $5. Anyway, so he pulls Maester Orwell, or as we like to call him affectionately, Lord DEI.
Pokemon.
Only black man at the job.
Only black man at the job.
And you know when layoffs start.
He the first to go.
You know who's the first. But Aemond comes into his room while he was sleeping peacefully. You know, the kind of sleep of a man who just betrayed the kingdom by helping his queen go meet the other queen so she can finally end this motherfucking war.
Right, because it was like, oh, peace.
Finally, peace is on the way. Mm-hmm. And Aemond said, get your ass up. Pulled him into the beheading room. And he's like, why are we in the beheading room? Can you at least tell me how I did?
Why I'm getting beheaded?
It just seemed like I should at least know why I'm getting killed.
Yes, I mean, if I'm gonna die, at least let me know why.
I've only seen you since you were a baby, a literal fucking baby in the throne room. But he was like, Aemon's like, that's a good point. So you know where Aegon is? He was like, I don't know where he's at. Well, deaf nigga.
And that's the truth. He does not.
He don't know, but it was just funny that he was like, you know where he went? Nope. See, I told you. Why even waste my time?
It's like, why did you even ask me then?
I'm gonna just say it, Karen. I don't like the way the Greens treat they blacks. I'm just gonna say it.
I don't like it either.
I think this is a racial undertone.
Poorly.
I think it's a racial undertone of what's going on in
Ray
Castle.
Ray treats the Browns a lot better.
A lot better over there. I mean, they sleep with their Browns, but they at least
they take care of them.
They don't listen all the time, but they at least fuck with them. They let them ride a dragon or two.
Come on, they feed them and take care of them a little bit better.
The Greens, they got one DI hire and they treat them like Byron Donalds. They just every day is a day on the chopping block for this dude.
Right, any day could be your last.
So the layoffs do not get started because right as Aemon's about to chop his neck off, a rando walks in and was like, hey, Lord Larys is also missing and Aegon missing. Oh, that's probably who betrayed us.
Right. And
he ain't even apologize. He just looked down at Orwell and Orwell looked up at him and he was like, next time, nigga. And then just walked out. I was like, whoa.
Shit, I think you might need to be leaving.
You owe that man an apology, man. So we cut to Larys and Aegon, who have absconded, and they travel in the back of a Raven coupe transport because the Ravens is how they send messages to each other. I guess they gotta sometimes driving places. Mm-hmm. So they riding in the Raven van. They get they cut to the back and Aegon is in there like, man, you know what'll be good right now? Some milk of the poppy.
He was like, oh nigga, no, Lord. We ain't got no drugs.
Ooh, Lord, that shit will be hitting right now. You got some milk of the poppy? And Larry's like, not since the last time you asked me. He's like,
it's about 15 minutes ago.
You sure you ain't just sneak a little bit out, just a little taste, a little bit for daddy? Come on. He's like, no, I don't. I got these 2 cheeseburgers, man. He's like, I don't have any milk of the poppy, but it's good for you. You'll get clean and all this stuff. And he's like, man, I'm the king of nothing. I got a cripple for a protector. We ain't shit. I was like, that's just the DTs talking. That's just the detox.
Oh yeah.
And so then they get pulled over. Woo woo, you know, like, oh shit, the police is here.
The police was like, oh, this don't look right. Can we check the back?
Right, y'all smuggling ravens in here. Fellas. So then they get pulled over by the police. And they're like, hey, we just have our whole job. We have one job. You can't come across this border unless you just declare that you fuck with the queen, Rhaena.
Yeah, because last time we ain't checking, it was problems.
And you don't, right. We have been letting people in. Mm-hmm. We just say you fuck with the queen and you don't fuck with Aegon, the usurper.
And you can go on about your business.
And I'll tell you right now, Larys couldn't do it fast enough.
He understood the assignment. He was like, we trying to live yes.
He was like, you boys ain't from around here, are you? He's like, sure aren't.
Sure aren't.
Nope. Never been around here.
Never been around here. She's
Whatever
queen.
you say. He's like, the queen is the best. Aegon ain't shit. He a piece of shit. Fuck him. He the worst. We all know that. All right, cool. So we can get out of here. And then Aegon just stood there. He refused to kneel.
I looked at him like, this is the time you decide to be fucking brave?
Right.
What the fuck is wrong with you, sir?
You know what he was thinking? I ain't no milk of the poppy. I might as well die. Just kill me. Put me out of my misery.
That's the only thing that made sense.
Let me ask you this, officer. You got any milk of the poppy on you? Okay. Well, then
if
kill
not,
me.
I'm getting ready to die by officer. Violence.
So he gets punched in the stomach by the black soldier. Message, I see. They more free on the side of the blacks.
Yeah, they are.
He punches him in the stomach, and he's like, falls to the ground, and the captain's like, oh, so y'all fuck with Aegon, man. Kill these fools. And Larry's like, oh, actually, sir, you don't want to do that. Hold up,
and also, it was one of them things that he was like, since you don't fuck the plan up, now I got to go alternate to keep us alive, because if you would have just kneeled, we could have went on about our lives.
Also, Larys ain't trying to die.
No.
Larys ain't that kind of brave.
No.
So he's like, hey, man, you got him. This Aegon, I'm Larys. You wouldn't want to kill us because it's going to be a hefty reward to turn us in.
Yeah.
And you know she going to want us alive.
You know she going to want us alive. And if you kill us, she might kill you.
And Aegon like, nah, I'm not Aegon. Kill us, please. Unless you got some milk of the poppy, please.
Right. Then he backs up and it's like, well, then what the fuck you think was going to happen with you trying to be bold?
Just hold your sword out. I'll jump on top of it. I think he was trying to die, Karen, because he was on them drugs. He was coming down off the drugs. They say that's the worst part. And so he was like, hey, man, but for real, though, I'm not Aegon. We just bullshitting. And Larys like, he is Aegon. I'm Larys. Matter of fact, he got burned up at the Battle of Rook's Rest. I'm the loyal counselor. Oh shit! Here's his crown. If you
think I'm lying,
yeah, I got his passport in here.
Right, social security number.
Right, what y'all want to see, man?
What y'all want?
I got a password to his phone, man. Whatever y'all, it's him.
Whatever y'all need, TSA.
And I mean, what do you expect Larys to do? So then the soldiers like the soldier pulled down the cloak off of Aegon and was like, oh, silver hair. Damn, it is you. Oh, hell yeah. We about to get paid.
We about to get it. We about to come up with.
He told his soldiers, he was like, hold up, what about them dudes is with y'all? They some counselors too? And Larry's like, I don't know them niggas. They said, kill them. It's like, no, kill.
Right. They end up dying for nothing. They just trying to do their job.
They were trying to help you cross the border. Larys is a cold piece of work, man.
And on top of that, he was like, no witnesses. So once we get over there, we don't have to worry about nobody talking about it.
Yeah, you're right. He was thinking like that. That's what Larys do. Like a normal person would have been like, keep them alive, bring them with us or something. Don't just like, kill them men. They was like, nope.
No loose strings because once we cross over, everything going to stay on this side. They go back and forth too much. Like, no, thank you.
Right. Now, what is interesting is in this world they built, you could almost see a scenario where they just kill you anyway. But it does make sense to me that a soldier would be like, in addition to the money, bringing them to her alive might end the war rather than bringing them to her dead. Like that might not end then the next person succeeds the throne. But you get somebody to actually surrender to you. Now you cooking. So anyway, so then they killed them dudes, and the soldier says, yo, we heading to Duskendale. We gonna get us a ship. Then we gonna sail to Dragonstone, and we gonna get money. Get paid. Get some motherfucking money. Hey,
we might get a little title.
Right. He was like, we
raise our ranks.
Right. He's like, we gonna be knights. We gonna get horses.
They happy to get the horses.
Yeah, I'm getting to the money over here. Everybody mad.
Hey.
So yeah, they said, boom, that's easy work right there. But so for now, at least Aegon and Larys are alive. Alicent returns back home to the castle, and they say, hey, the king requires an audience. She's like, cool, let's head over to Aegon's bedroom, because he's laid up on that poppy. And that's the king. And they said, actually, you're going to the throne room. She was like, the throne room?
Like the fuck?
Y'all moved into the throne room?
Right. Can he even sit up long enough to do this? What's happening?
They go to the throne room, and it's Aemond sitting on there, and he like, hey, mama, holding the king's sword that his brother's supposed to have.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, she like, where your brother at? The king? Because I got a secret plan, and it only relies on you being out getting killed right now, and your brother being here not able to defend himself. But she didn't say that out loud, but that's what she was thinking. And he was like, yeah, he ain't here. He abdicated the throne with Larys, so it's my shit. She was like, well, we need to find a search party and find him.
Right.
And he was like, where you been? And can I just say, this actress, the look on her face when he asked that shit, and the way they filmed it, and the pause between the pregnant pause, I mean, that pause is pregnant with triplets.
Woo.
And I said, oh God, she didn't have a lie ready. She finna get killed.
Yeah, she about to die. Her eyes got all big and wide. I was like, oh, you telling on yourself. The fuck is happening here?
Because she was like,
What you say?
He's like, speaking of which, where you been? Where I been? Where you been? She's like, just, you know me, out here praying, staying prayed up. You know how I do. Y'all don't be listening to me no way.
Right. What I say don't matter. I was like, that's valid. She was like, what I say don't matter.
Yeah, she was able to pull that out pretty fast. Like, well, after the obvious pause.
Yeah.
Because that party was crazy. But she was like, I went to the Kingswood, I was praying and stuff. Y'all don't be listening to me anyway. Nobody listen to your mama. And he's like, damn, we don't be listening to your ass. That's true. You could have been anywhere. And then she's like, why you ain't leave for Harrenhal to go support Sir Criston so we could win this war and I could fulfill my part of the plan to get you killed? And he was like, I gotta defend the city since my brother ain't here now. I mean, who gonna defend the city? Now that's bullshit. Because if his brother was there, his brother's dragon is dead, and his brother can't do shit.
Is it?
So,
also, it's dead.
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
yeah. It definitely died. That motherfucker got fucked up.
Oh, okay.
So it's just interesting that he would say it that way. You know what I mean? That he would be like, yeah. So I got to defend the city since my brother can't do it. It's like, nah. You're just scared because you saw them motherfucking dragons.
You scared.
Like, you seen when they pulled up with like 5 dragons. You was like, I know I got one big dragon, but 5 dragons is 5 dragons. Alicent takes all this in and is like,
and she's scheming.
Right. She's like, okay, I guess this motherfucker right here can't be, I guess he gonna be a problem. I somehow have to get this man out of the paint. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. So yeah, and we haven't really seen Aemond get on his dragon to go fight since last season. And once again, 3 or 4 people's plans are relying on his one dragon. Like it's like the war, the battle that happens in the ocean. Some of them was talking about his dragon was gonna come.
He was supposed to be there.
The Sir Criston
waiting on him.
Right, you know what I mean? Like the Lannister, like everybody just waiting on this dragon. This dragon is late as fuck. And he's in there like, I gotta protect the castle.
Right, ain't left their porch yet.
So yeah, he's probably just in there shook. But anyway, so Alicent asked Rhaena if she knew Aegon fled, and Rhaena is the daughter who has like visions and shit, but she kind of like autistic or on the spectrum or something, so she don't really communicate the best.
Right.
But Alicent was like, it's not that I'm acting suspicious. I'm just worried about Gwen and Criston. Like, why you got all them visions and shit? Like, why can't you turn on the vision TV and let me know if he gonna go to the battle and die? And Helena's like, you scared, but Aemond's scared too, and that's supposed to be your son. And after he claimed Vhagar, he forgot what fear was, but he remembers now. And that's such a great point, because remember, all this shit started when he didn't have a dragon. He was scared. He peed his pants at one point. The other kids beat him up. And then he got that dragon. He became a new fucking man.
He stole it.
Like, he was like,
it wasn't his dragon.
Right. But he became like a dude. He's like, I'm the fucking big dragon guy. It's like when a short guy gets a Humvee or some shit.
Yeah, he acted big and bad because he lost. I got fucked up, and he was like, "Mom, I don't give a damn. I got a dragon."
Right. It's like when a man with a small penis gets a sports car. Now he can't be stopped. He knows if he has to face raised dragons, he'll die, says Helaena. And Alicent says, yes, that's the fucking point. She's like, I was hoping. But Alicent says, you know what? I feel you. And then she finished writing this letter, says, Sir Sorin, I need you to deliver a message to Lord Orlin from the king. And Helena's like, the king? Like, bitch, you just wrote that. I saw what what? Do you think I'm stupid? Just because I talk a little different?
That don't mean
it doesn't mean I can't see what's going on around here, mama.
Yeah, I just seen you write this letter. What are we doing here?
I know this ain't a vision. You just did this in front of me. And she's like, Alicent, like, yeah, just go send this to them from the king. So then Alicent goes to meet with her son by herself because she's taking in what Helaena said. She's like, oh, he just scared. So I'm just going to go in there as his mama.
Right.
Put a little fire in his chest. Yeah. And I'm going to get him charged up. I'm going to get him out the house. And then I can do my plan. He'll be away, getting killed. They can come in here, kill my other son.
Right.
Or just take the castle now because he ain't even here.
Right. Because she found out he wasn't there when she showed up. So literally she getting the update on the spot.
And it informs us something about Alicent because I feel like Alicent has become the person that all the people who read the books tried to say she was at the beginning when we were like, I don't know. The way they've written this, I can see her side in a lot of these conflicts. Mm-hmm. I'm not really sure why people are so anti her.
Right.
But like this episode, she like, even if you think what she's doing is better because it's in help of the blacks and the way she's betraying her family so easily, her own children, lying and scheming, what she's kind of willing to do to get it done.
And you know what? Truth be told, her daddy did the same thing, and she gave him a fucking fit. She acted like he was like the worst person in the world. All jokes aside,
right?
Because he was
a schemer.
Yeah,
but she really just didn't like that he left her out.
Right.
So, at any rate, she goes to Aemond and says, hey, I know you scared. You know what I'm saying? I know they got them dragons and all that shit. But, like, you don't got to be afraid, man. Like, go to Harrenhal, take it over. It's going to send a message. The war be over. And he was like, I ain't afraid. I ain't scared. And he walked away by the fireplace. She walked over to him. And she was like, look. Either you got to go out there and fight them dragons or the dragon's going to come here and fight you.
Yep.
Sooner or later.
You're going to have to face it.
Yeah, this is just what it is.
And that's a fact. Right.
And he was like, I'm not afraid. And then she says, look, at Harrenhal, you're going to be unassailable. I can even meet you there. And she like put her hands on the side of his face like that. And then she put her hand on his chest. And then he was looking at her and it got real quiet. And she was like, I'll be lost without you if you go out there and die, even though we know she's like, please go die. And he was like, damn, mama, you kind of fine. And she was like, what? And then he kissed her and her eyes stayed open the whole time.
She looked like, oh my God.
Her eyes never closed. She was like, I'm your mama.
Yeah, her eyes got really big. She was like, okay, I guess whatever it takes.
Oh my God, I got to fight through this.
Right, because if I piss you off, you won't go nowhere.
And then after he kissed her, it was like, you know what, girl? I'm going to go on down to Harrenhal. I'm going to kill Daemon. I'm going to host a feast in your name.
We're going to have a party in your honor.
And then you know it's going to be a bow chicka bow bow. Okay, mama, I'm going to see you when I get back. All right. And then Alicent looked very disturbed after he left.
Right. I was like, child, she has no intentions on meeting you.
This is probably the most devious I feel like we've seen Alicent. Even though she's doing it on the side that a lot of us want to see. Like, please go get your children killed so we can move on. But yeah, it is interesting. It's like, oh my God, that is.
Yeah, I did not.
She is really
I did not expect that. I mean, I know they sleep with each other, but damn.
She let him kiss her like how I imagine, you know, the groupies that date NFL owners, you know, like yes, oh my god, like how Hugh Hefner kissed Playmates when he was 90.
Right, and they 18 or 21.
Yeah,
right.
oh my god, yes, it's the best. I'm like, she got that dog in her. She made it through that kiss.
Mm-hmm.
Now
she was like goals.
we go to Dragonstone, and this is the last part, and it's gonna encompass a lot because apparently, what I didn't know is you have Dragonstone, and you have like Driftmark or something like that, and in between that you have a thing called a gullet, and the gullet is where the battle in this episode takes place with the ships. So it's kind of all, I put it under Dragonstone, but it's actually like a amalgamation of all three of these places. Okay, so we start with Dragonstone Castle. Ray tells Jace, her son, the one, you know, that got a dragon is still alive, and she's like, hey, I think Alicent was telling the truth. Okay, she said,
I think she was too.
She said, a son for a son. We just gonna wait 3 days, pull up in the King's Landing, take it over.
Right, because I have no reason not to believe her, because she basically came here knowing that I could have just killed her on the spot and not thought twice.
Right, and
right.
Like the whole thing is set up. Aemond gonna be in the Riverlands getting killed, and Jace is like, you trying to tell me 2 women came up with a compromise to end the war? I don't think so. Y'all are too emotional and not intelligent.
What is y'all doing?
I don't think women are capable of that. Only killing will solve this one.
Right.
It was like Rhaena is basically like if Kamala Harris would have, like, what her campaign must have felt like. It's just like, all right, so what's what we need to do? They like, okay, so boom, we not listening to that. Here's what we should do. Stop calling these guys weird. Okay, it's getting out of control.
They are weird.
So then he's like, mama, she lied to you. That's 100% a lie. And it would be dumb for you to fly into King's Landing, because it's a trap, get betrayed again, and then you and Daemon gonna get killed by Aemond and Vhagar, and then like we just gonna be ass out. And she's like, nope. Aemond going to Harrenhal in the Riverlands, and Aegon is bedridden. I got this. Now, the irony is, Jace was right. Right? I mean, Aemond was not gone. He was at King's Landing with Vhagar.
At that time,
Aegon was not on the throne. Now, Alicent wasn't he wasn't right that Alicent was trying to betray her.
Right.
But it literally was a trap.
Yes.
Even though Alicent, it was just that Alicent wasn't able to untrap it.
Yeah.
But it was a trap at that moment.
The trap was being set up, but she didn't know it at that time. When she went to you, it wasn't a trap.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is also what happens when you're not in on the decision making.
Yep.
Because like the women in both of these camps, even one of them being the potential queen, they don't really get to be in the decision making all the time because people be doing shit. So then she goes straight into the conference room. She's like, Jace, whatever. And she's like, listen, council, I got some good news. Listen up, everybody. Attention. Alicent has come to Dragonstone. Told me they surrendering.
That was like, bitch, you was here?
Right.
You didn't tell nobody?
Yeah, she already gone. She said, hey, girl. Alicent. Then Mysaria is like, what does she want? And she was like, all she want is us to let her, Jaehaera, and Helena live. And Mysaria is like, that sounds too easy.
Yeah, it does.
And everybody's face was priceless because everybody's face was like, is she crazy? And Jace even gave Baela a face like shaking his head like, I know you hearing this shit, she crazy. And Ray was like, whatever, I'm not stopping. I know what I'm talking about. I'm the queen and y'all do what I say, not the other way around.
Right.
She was like, y'all get a message to Daemon, tell him to get back to Dragonstone, tell Corlys, take all the ships, we going to King's Landing in 3 days time, we taking the city.
And because she don't know they out there fighting.
Right. And then everybody else is like, can you possibly maybe slow down for 1 second?
Right. Like,
how are we gonna verify it? She told me. Why would you think Alicent would lie to me?
That's like, we still need to verify that the situation hadn't changed.
You know what else is crazy about this too? Because this happens in real life. I hate when this happens. But like, you know who told us we can't trust Alicent? You, nigga. You the whole time, Ray. You the whole don't trust her. Queen of lies. Don't believe her. She be lying. That's I hate that bitch. And we're like, okay, I guess you said what you said. And then you come in like, you could trust me. You could trust her now. I say she cool.
Like,
I get why people were a bit reticent to do this unverified thing, you know? So then Vale comes in and tells everybody, hey, ships are coming to Dragonstone to attack us. And Jace is like, oh, so that means Alicent done sprung the trap. See, Mom, you were supposed to be getting ready to go over to King's Landing, and here come the ships. I can't trust her. And Ray was like, no, I'm going to just go out there and set it straight. It's just we'll talk or something. I'll just be like, hey, no, Alicent said y'all wasn't going to do this. And Jason's like, no, don't do that. And then she was like, boy, shut up. And she closed the door to her room to go. She's like, girl, give me my dragon clothes.
Right. And he was like, but Mom, if you die, she was like, well, nigga, you be king. Get out my face.
Shut up. Don't you want, then you'll be king. You do whatever you want to do if I'm dead. And so then Jace was like, Sir Lawrence, he the knight that's supposed to be protecting them, Secret Service. He like, lock my mom in her room. And he was like, that's the queen, bro. What? He's like, yes. And I'm the prince. And her oath, you swore an oath to protect her even from herself. So you got to lock her in a room or she going to go out there and get herself killed. And he was like, somehow that made sense to me. I will do it. Because he was like, a life for a life.
Yeah, didn't he threaten his family?
No, he said something like a life for a life, which I'm not sure if that, I didn't know if that was a threat or calling his oath.
Okay.
I couldn't tell. Because like, was he trying to say, like, I didn't know if Jace was trying to say, you swore your life to protect her. When she get out of there, she gonna kill you. She gonna have you killed. Oh. But you're giving up your life to keep her alive, because if she goes to this battle, she will get killed. And it shouldn't be her. It should be me or somebody else. That's how it felt to me, but maybe I could be wrong. It could be what you said. Mm-hmm. But he locked her in the room.
I cannot believe he did that. I was like, she gonna be so mad and so hurt. And the thing is with him, I think he's upset because she doesn't listen to him. Mm-hmm. He feels like he wants to be included, but she has valid points. Nigga, you never really been in the war. Like you just got your dragon license. What the fuck are we doing here, nigga?
Well, like, here's my other thing. I just felt like this was like a bad moment for this episode.
I can agree.
There has to be a lot of ways to maybe, if you want to get to a point where the future events of this episode go to happen and Jace is going to have to be the one to go into battle. Mm-hmm. Why don't you find another way?
Because you froze her out, and so many people
and this is the queen, the powerful. Yes. It takes away her agency. Yes. It fridges her.
Yes, it does.
It feels very plot driven, but not really like character driven. I don't know why anyone would listen to Jace over her. Yes, they haven't even established like we listen to Jace because he's a man thing in there. Like, it's just out of nowhere.
It's out of nowhere,
and he's kind of been the dutiful son.
Right.
Up until this point. So it's a bit of a shocking betrayal. Mm-hmm. So I did not like this moment, but I understand it. The show had several moments that were a little awkward. We'll get to them, but that were a little awkward. This was one of the ones for me where I was like, there had to be another way.
Right, because like you say, it's one of those things. If it had been another character, a little different, even if it would have been Alicent, it'd have been different.
Right.
But because...
Yeah, Alicent is a get locked in a room type.
Right, yeah. Right. And guess what? It'd make more sense.
Yes.
But with somebody like her, you're like, it doesn't make sense.
Especially after what we went through last year.
Right.
The whole last season was Damon don't want to listen. Jace don't want to listen. How the fuck are we... Oh, you know what though? Because it's supposed to be the end of last season. So narratively, if this was the final episode of last season,
this episode
it would actually make sense.
Yes,
because the whole season was these motherfucking men won't listen to her. She does know better. Daemon does finally listen to her and he started helping win, and here come Jace doing the same
thing.
Yeah, okay.
Yes,
maybe, I'm not saying I would have liked it, man, but it would have made more sense on the vibes if it was connected to last season.
Yes, and that's why I said this should have been like the end
of
the last
thank
season.
you helped me put that together because that's very astute.
Because with that gap, that period of time between this season and last season, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it don't feel that. I remember feeling the vibes of like, why won't they just fucking listen? But yeah, if it was last season, because Jace was acting a little out of pocket last season.
Yes, and this would have this would have been like the extreme of him just not listening to her.
And it would have been the net. It would have been like every time she end the season, she do go through the same shit.
Right.
Anyway,
he says, yes, she does.
He says to Baylor, because Baylor comes over like, you locked your mama, the queen, in the room. We work for her. That's treason. And he was like, if I let her leave and she go get killed, that's treason. I'm not gonna do it. Besides, they smoked my brother.
Yeah, and also what was wild with this, I'd have been like, okay, they smoked your brother. You go on out there, I'm gonna stay here, and I would have got her out that room. Be like, the nigga, I don't know what you doing, but this is a you thing. Y'all ain't gonna leave my queen locked in the room like that. That don't make no sense. Cause when she get out, all hell gonna break loose.
Right. I was like, he gonna get a whooping when she get out that room.
I'm like, ooh, shit,
I'm like, he better go to that battle and never come back.
Never come back.
So then he was like, Baylor, listen, this was always our purpose, to avenge our parents. We gonna go out there and we gonna kill them fools, and we gonna win the battle and show my mama she could trust me, blah, blah, blah. And Ray tries to leave, finds out she locked in, and this motherfucker is so learned out there like, I'm sorry, your queen, Jace made me do it. She's like, boy, if you don't open this door, I'm sorry, he made me do it.
He ain't got no authority. What is this?
I'm like, she gotta have him killed.
Immediately.
As soon as I open the door, like, go ahead, have him. You know you gotta be killed, right? Yep, thank you. Okay, go and kill him, y'all. Always getting undermined by the men's. Message. Massaria says, forgive him. Jace only wish to want to protect Ray. Want to protect his mama. And then Ray was like, I don't care.
I don't give a fuck about that. I'm grown. She look like I'm grown, nigga.
She like, I'm gonna take his dragon when he get home. The keys,
come on, everything. I'm canceling the insurance. He ain't gonna be able to fly.
She pulled out her dragon driving clothes, and she pulled out a knife and started cutting up the fucking clothes. Like, they stabbing me in my back. And I won't lie, I also didn't like this. This is another reason I didn't like this reasoning, because it just made her look like a petulant child that had got grounded as a, like, she the mama. It just, like, I know she got the Targaryen temper, blah, blah, but I almost feel like the dopest way for this scene to go would have actually been for her to sit at a desk and with her face like fuming, like not like overly emotional, but like you can just look at somebody and see they angry, and sat at the desk almost like stoic, like basically like, when I get the fuck out of this room, everybody's dying. But like to take it almost like a vendetta, but not a tantrum, because the tantrum just makes her seem like a fucking petty little kid.
Yes, and it makes her seem like an emotional woman. I mean, I'm not trying to be funny, like too emotional. How that trope women are just so emotional.
I don't mind the emotion of it, but I think the line they had her say after this was very telling. It just felt like something a man wrote, thinking he was being an ally to women.
Right.
She was like, I may appear to have the weak and feeble body of a woman, but I possess the heart and spirit of a king. And I was like, I hate everything about this scene.
That don't hit like you think it's supposed to hit.
Like, this is not cooking how you thought
that
it
is
could.
not a girl power line. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it wasn't even like clever or written all, like slick in the way that G.R.R. Martin, right? It was too explicitly like, look at the camera and I like roar like, I'm a tiger. Yeah, like it might as well have did that.
Me roar.
I was not a fan of this part. But anyways, that was the end of Dragonstone. The Gullet, which is between Dragonstone and Driftmark, and kind of like Dragonstone. Corlys is on a boat, and you know how he gets down. He's in his office, and he brings his son, the one that don't got a dragon. He like, go ahead, come on in the room, son. And he's like, son, you want something to drink? And he's like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
He said, I already popped the cork, boy.
Drink on the job.
I already popped the cork. This that VSOP.
Come on, that good stuff.
Yeah, I know.
That brown.
You ain't never had it good like this. Go on, take a sip. He took a sip and he coughed. He's like,
like me, that shit's strong.
boy, he's like, that's right, boy. It's that Rottweiler, that Incredible Hulk, that Kryptonite. Okay,
That's that Mad Dog 2020.
we go. It's on you, ain't it? It's on you. You gotta come fight through it.
I'll pass.
And then he updates Alan on Ray's plan, like, hey, so the battle almost over. We're gonna go ahead and hop on over to King's Landing. We're gonna be good, y'all. And then Alan was like, yeah, Aemond seemed like the type to burn the whole fucking thing down rather than just let us have the city. Just don't.
Like,
the plan seems like that's not the plan.
It's gonna be a problem. Like, I don't know much, but I know he will burn it all down before he let us win.
And he's like, you know what, man? Fuck that. Let me tell you something. I know I fucked up. I know I wasn't a great dad.
Right.
But I have come to know you, and
I did love your
I
mama.
take all the responsibility. It's my fault for not being a good dad. I was a deadbeat dad. You get 0% of the blame as a kid, okay? Maybe a little blame, but not too much. Very little blame is on you,
Right.
for me being a deadbeat. And I was fond of your mother. And Alan kind of stiffened up today. He's like, yeah, you know, she had them big brown Tiggo. I mean, you're the best mistake I ever made. And then Alan's like, hey, I tried to tell you I don't care about the life you wanted to make for us. I wanted you to you didn't give us your name.
Right.
Fuck you. And then the alarm went off. It was like, bang, bang, bang. And it was like, oh shit, somebody attacking the ships or something. They go outside. First Alan, and then Corlys sits there, takes another sip of that Rottweiler or whatever. that dragon water, as he called it. He's like, oh yeah, dragon water. It hits every time. Now to go outside and check on the battle.
Right.
So he goes out there. He goes out there to check on what's going on, and they like, it's some enemy ships, and they outnumber our fleet. It's like 350 of them. And Corlys is like, all right, well, put the oars out, signal the fleet, form the battle lines, take their ship take our ship, go to the head of the formation, send the Ravens to Dragonstone, let them know what's up. And who is it? The Lannisters or the Greyjoys? And it was like, it's actually the Triarchy. And he said, oh, bring me my armor.
He's like, oh yeah, it might be a problem.
They like to fight.
Right. This ain't gonna be no cordial ship fight.
Yeah. He's like, okay, you should have just said that from the beginning. I'm with it. So he said, yeah, bring me my armor. And then on the Triarchy ship, we cut to Tyland Lannister, the other twin. Mm-hmm. And keep in mind, we saw him last season, and he went to the Triarchy to meet with who the best captain. Mm-hmm. And it was Shirako, this woman captain. And they became friends enough, and she was like, I'll fight for you. Yeah, we're going to get the sea snake. So he's like, cool. So they on the boat together with all their soldiers. And he's like, yeah, so here's the plan. We got to go to the south part of the battle, and then we going to just get in close. You know what I'm saying? Because then when they get the dragons, and the dragons come to try to burn the ships, they won't be able to really burn the ships because it's going to be too close to each other. And if they can burn our ships, they're going to be burning their ships. And that's why I got all this armor on. And she was like, well, you going to you not gonna want to have that armor on if you end up in the water. You just gonna fucking drown, nigga.
Yeah, you are. You'll sink to the bottom.
And he was
heavy.
like, he was like, well, you'll be glad when we pull up on them in close quarters. And she was like, yeah, I know. I'll be glad you got the armor on in the battle. Foreshadowing.
Right.
And this song was like, hey, Shirako, the sea snake sounded the alarm. You seen the ships. She was like, cool. Take the northern pass. And Thailand was like, oh, I just said the southern pass. She was like, I wasn't listening to you. I'm the captain.
Right, you on my ship.
She was like, we going to sack High Tide. That's Corlys's castle.
Because ain't nobody there.
Like, because he ain't gonna, yeah. He was like, why? Nobody there. Like, it don't even matter if we get High Tide. She was like, when he see we done fucked up his castle in the middle of the battle, he ain't gonna even be able to concentrate. It's gonna unnerve him. And you know, that lets you know she really knew him.
Yes, she did.
Because Corlys, if nothing else on this show, has been so vain.
Love his home.
He cared, well, not his home, his legacy, his name.
Yeah.
Like, that's all he care about. And so I can see him watching this monument to him burn actually unnerving him in a way that, you know, he wouldn't have been in a different way. So
agreed.
He goes, so Shirako is like, yeah, when we burn that shit up, he gonna fall apart. And Thailand is like, harumph. So then we get the battle. Ships is burning down. Archers is arching. Crossbows is throwing them bows. Corlys giving commands. It was real. Like, I don't know ship commands. They sounded real shippy.
Yeah, and it was also one of those things, like, we've seen him, but this was like one of the first times where you was like, oh, this is his element. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he was like, oh, no.
He like,
I've been doing this
mind the mizzen mast, box down the bat and the hatches.
Yeah, like, I've been doing this shit for decades.
Somebody get starboard real quick, okay? Pass the shuffleboard. I was like, oh my God. He's like, is that a pineapple under the sea? Alan comes and tells his dad, hey, so the ship that's leading the armada, it's the Bitch Fist. The Bitch Fist is apparently Shirako's ship. So that means Corlys now knows exactly who in the Triarchy is after him. And he know he got a history with Shirako. He like, oh, I figured it. Okay, it's the Bitch Fist. Say less.
I thought that was the name of the boat.
He said, well, if it's the Bitch Fist, turn towards it so it can see us. And when it sees us, turn away because it's going to start chasing us. And Alan takes that in like, oh, so this person know you or something. It's beef. And then we cut to Shirako on the Bitch Fist. Sorry.
Oh, so that is the name of the boat.
Yeah, it's called the Bitch Fist.
Okay.
Because it got a ram on it. Yeah, I guess it hits like a bitch. I don't know.
And initially I was like, they call her the Bitch Fist?
Right. So then Thailand Lannister was like, what do you mean? Because I'm sorry. Shirako's on her boat, swashbuckling. She was fucking them up too. She was swashbuckling. And running fades, just fucking everybody up. It was very like...
CGI was CGI, and they were doing this job.
Yeah, it's very much like we're supposed to go, this is a badass. So she sees the sea snake ship, and she's like, say that 6 times fast. And she orders, hey, let's give a chase to it. Let's go. So they start chasing the ship. And Tyler Lance are like, the battle is the other way.
Right. He was so confused. He was like, this is not our agreement.
Right. He's like, you told us you would win the battle for the Lannisters and the money. And she was like, actually,
I don't give a fuck about none of your money.
I don't care about the money or the Lannisters. I want to kill the sea snake.
That's the only reason why I agreed to your goddamn plan.
I wasn't even going to come out here, but I hate the sea snake so much. Yeah. I've been using you to get at the sea snake, period.
Right. If it wasn't for that, I would have declined this invitation.
Yeah, no amount of money. Actually, no, you fucked up.
Oh, okay. Oh, you crazy.
I am.
And all of a sudden, Talon is like, I'm in over my head. I don't know.
This is above my pay grade. I don't know how to deal with crazy.
I feel like he felt the same way that Future and Young Metro felt in the booth when they recorded Like That.
Yes.
And then Kendrick came in there and was talking shit about J. Cole and Drake. And they was like, but I like J. Cole and Drake. And it was
it didn't matter.
Well, I wasn't on this track for y'all. I'm on this track to get Drake.
That's all that mattered to me.
So then she turned around and get everybody hyped up. You know, she like, guys, it's time. We are about to run up on the sea snake. Y'all know what we've been waiting on. Everybody's like, oh shit. Yeah, we ready. We ready. So everybody's like, yo, it's...
I know, he looking around like, damn, everybody is partying, but am I
Right.
confused? He was like, I didn't know this was going to turn to a goddamn party.
He's like, I didn't know y'all was going to put the Lil Jon on.
Right?
And so, yeah, they're like, yeah, we fuck the whole plan of what you was talking about. Alan tells his dad, yo, we've been surrounded. The bitch fist is pursuing us. And then right as that happens, Jace and Baela come in on their dragons, fresh out of Dragonstone. They start flaming up the Lannister ships. Dracarys.
Yes.
And the Lannister ships is easy targets because they didn't follow the plan. They didn't get close. They surrounded them. And so
that was his thing. He was like, if we were
Right.
over there, they wouldn't.
the plan to win the battle versus the plan to get Corlys are two different plans.
Yeah, she's like, I don't give a fuck about winning this battle.
And you got to remember, the Triarchy are a bunch of pirates and mercenaries from 3 different cities. They don't really fuck with each other like that. They not a real army unless she chose to lead them, and she chose to go get Corlys.
Right.
So they sitting ducks. They out there getting fucked up a little bit. But she's like, Shirako's like, don't worry about it. I'm one of them ones. Okay. Corlys out there like, oh, the dragons is what we gonna do? We're gonna go left, then we're gonna pull up right here. And you see that little side street right there? Pull up in there. And Alan's like, the tide is too low. We can't get through there. And Corlys is like, I know my ship.
Come on, I know my shit. We're going to get through here and make a U-turn. He was like,
Right.
What, sir?
He's like, boy, shut up. I know my
He
ship.
looked like, you trying to get us killed. Why are you taking us to the ghetto?
It can make it.
Gun store, liquor store, guns. Where's you taking us?
Alan's like, it's only got like the yellow gas light is on. He's like, it
It's
can make
blinking,
it.
Daddy, it's blinking.
It can make it. So he was like, and Shirako gonna follow us, and when she follow us, the rest of the fleet gonna be easy to beat. Shirako pulled out a dragon gun, a big ass like crossbow thing, shot Jace Dragon Vermax in the saddle, like through the hoop, not in the skin. And it looked like she had got the dragon and killed it because the crossbow thing that she shot has a weight attached to the end and a chain, and it operates like a anchor.
Yes.
So it started, because it was hooked on the buckle of the belt of the saddle, it started pulling Vermax in the ocean.
Yep.
And it looked like Jason Vermax was fitting to drown in the ocean. But Baela at the last second on Moondancer comes in, snaps the rope or the cord, and enables Jace to escape certain death, drowning in the ocean. So while all that is happening, Shirako's like, call me Lohar, the Dragon Slayer, because I slayed the dragon. Everybody's like, yeah, girl, we did it. But she didn't do it. So then on the side street that Corlys is told them to pull up on, he's standing next to the driver of the boat. He like, all right, now to the left a little bit. All right. Spotter up top. What's going on up there? He's like, the water coming in on the right, plus it's a little bit low. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's like, we got like 2 rocks in front of us. He was like, cool, that's perfect. That's exactly where I need to be. He held up like some little thing to the sky. And he was like looking at some rocks. He was like, yep, about 6 o'clock. Yep, we can make it. It's still going to be enough water. Should be spare about 5 minutes. Everybody's like following his orders, you know, because he's just telling everybody what to do and shit.
He's so calm.
Yeah, he was so cool in this moment.
He was like, this is why I'm the captain.
Right. I really like, he's like, listen, roll the windows up, pulling the sails. Yeah, turn the AC off.
Right, pulling the road.
All right, now turn that music down. Hold on, I got to parallel park this bitch. And you could see under the water, they was just barely missing the rocks. Like that, he just knew it to like within feet. He was like, yeah, we could do this. So the sailor's like, we got 3 enemy ships behind us at the top, the spotter. And Corliss is like, all right, pilot, listen, follow my instructions precisely. Turn off the oars. Yeah, turn the engine off. Let it coast.
Yep, we about to flow through this.
And meanwhile, Lohar is following her heavy ass ships.
Hollering at everybody.
And Thailand is like, man, this ship in the sink.
Right,
we got a big ass thick ship with 2 seas.
Man, what is you doing? Why is you following them in the first place?
Right. Like, what? Do you know we can't make it through this little ass hole? You can't take no Humvee through there. She's like, I got it. I got that dog in me. We're going to make it through.
He was like, don't you see the sign say compact space?
Meanwhile, Corliss on the front ship, he moved the pilot out the way because the pilot like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
He got a little scared. He put his hand on his shoulder. Was
right.
Like,
he said, well, go ahead, son.
Go ahead and move it, buddy.
Stuck a Newport in his mouth.
Right. He was like, baby, next time.
Hit recline on the seat. Start playing fantasy. Come along. He was like, put one foot up, like, don't.
He's like, I got this.
He's like, hold on, let me put it in reverse real quick for you. And he got on the wheel and got them out of there, man.
Yeah, he did. He rolled right on through there.
And you could see Alan looked at that man and said, okay, now this is a great man.
Yes. And
I see him in his element.
They respected him. He didn't snap. He didn't get angry. He didn't scare the drive. Because that's last thing you want to do is scare the person that's driving. Because then we all going to die.
He was cool as shit.
Yeah, he did. And he looked like, oh, God, thank you. Thank you. I don't want to be behind the driver's seat no more.
And then as soon as they got out, he was like, take us back to the gullet. We got to rejoin the fight. And I was like, oh, man, that was cool. I never thought I'd see no shit like that in a TV show and go, that was the coolest ship navigating a tight space I've ever seen.
Right.
Like, put this in the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes.
So then Rhaena arrives on her new dragon, Sheep Stealer.
Lord, she should have took her ass home. When she flew past, I was like, this is not going to end well.
Because she pulled up the Dragonstone, but she saw the smoke coming from the battle out in the gullet. And she's like, Sheep Stealer, use ways to direct us to the battle.
And you know what? the thing I was like, if she would have went home, she could have got Rhaenyra out.
Yes.
I was like, because
try and be fast.
Yes. I was like,
she was so happy to have a dragon. I ain't even really learned the instructions yet. Ain't got a permit. Just own the dragon.
Ain't got a permit.
Just out here thinking she can do whatever. She just going to the city.
Do you even know what the flying speed limit is, ma'am?
Mm-hmm. Just having big fun. Just.
Ma'am,
you're down in Baltimore having big fun, weren't you, Vanessa? Isn't that where you were? Didn't you go down there to Baltimore and have big fun, Vanessa? Tell me, didn't you go for big fun?
It was big fun time because she had escaped this from her brothers, watching her brothers like she was supposed to in the first place. Who knows what's going to happen to them babies?
Because she not there to protect them.
Right. And she took the dragon and was like, let me go home to Dragonstone. Oh, a battle? Of course, baby's first battle, my Fisher-Price dragon. Let's do this. And so she somehow thinks she got the dragon tame. And you can hear it. Even in her voice, she is hoarse. Because she been yelling
and screaming.
She been yelling from the Vale. She just been in the, oh God, no. And then she's like, oh yeah, let's go to a battle. No saddle, no nothing.
Right. So people can't even see her because she sunk down the damn dragon.
She like, I think I'm one of them ones.
Right.
So she goes to the battle. Shirako, she struggles with all 3 of them thick ships getting through the port. Through that little strait. But she did find a way to get through. The other ship sank. But her ship, she got rid of all the weight. By throwing them motherfucking Lannisters and they heavy armor right off the side of the ship.
She was like, y'all got this heavy ass armor on because the thing is, her and Corliss were like the complete opposite. He was smooth with it. She went in. Her ship actually rammed.
She was a roughneck.
She was like, turn to the left when he was like, take it slow. She was like, put your foot on the gas. He was like, nope, take your foot off the gas. Like you could tell the difference in the organization, and she was more chaotic.
And I'm gonna say something, man. She came in like she was one of them ones. Yeah. Like this introduction, like forget about the acting or whatever, the portrayal. But just everything this episode was showing us with the fighting, with the swag, with the way she was talking down to the Lannister and the way she was navigating the battle and how cutthroat she was. Everything about this episode was telling us she is one of them ones.
Right.
So she gets through there by throwing the Lannisters in the fucking water and shit. And they tell Corlys, hey, she got out of the strait. She coming faster than us, and we ain't got time to get the sails up. She gonna be able to like board us. We need to prepare to be boarded. But he lost his mind because he saw his castle getting burnt up, and he lost focus.
And she knew that, and that was just long enough.
Yep.
Right? Because he literally should have been giving commands at that time, and there's a possibility that they either could have flat out escaped it, or either the damage wouldn't have been as bad.
He looked like the Spurs coach against the Knicks in the finals.
Right? Just watching them not calling a timeout.
Right.
Just watching them go, and you're like, hey, you're in charge.
Use the timeout. They can't take it with you.
Nope.
So then Alan has to take over command. He like, all right, well, look, y'all batting the hatches, prepare to be boarded, blah, blah,
but by
blah.
the time he started rolling, it was too late.
Yeah, but he knew they were going to get rammed. So they start swashing and buckling and being ready to fight. This was one of the bloodiest, like the entrails on the ship type shit.
Woo, yes, it was.
Blood everywhere. People slipping on the water and the blood.
Blood on the floor.
Some people had armor, some didn't.
Yep.
I understood why you wanted armor, and then people fell in the water. I was like, I understand why you didn't. It was just a bad situation.
Both ways.
So Rhaena and her untrained dragon, they arrived to the battle. They start burning enemy ships. I was like, okay, taking out a couple of these motherfucking Trarchan ships. I see you, girl.
You can tell she didn't never seen How to Train Your Dragon.
She was like, I got this dragon chained. Okay. Y'all can trust my dragon. It don't bite. And the dragon was growling like, Rrr. She was like, no, king, calm down. But after getting hit by a couple of shots.
Oh, it's like, everything can burn.
It didn't know who was on what side. It was like, I don't know, burn everything. You a ship. You got people on it. You look like the other ship that got people on it that hit me. So everybody got a burn.
So to the dragon, everything looked the same. She needed a sticker. I am a student dragon driver. You know how they do for student drivers. Yeah. She needed one of them hanging from the dragon's neck so everybody could understand. Right. Oh, okay, this is why you're going 15 miles an hour in a 30 mile an hour lane.
So they just start barbecue chicken everybody.
That dragon didn't. That dragon was like, oh, this shit hurt. I'm flaming everything.
Meanwhile, Corlys wakes up on the deck because he had got knocked out, picked up his sword. He comes back. It's just a montage of Corlys, Shirako, and Alan fighting everybody, giving everybody the hands. And then Alan falls below deck in his armor. And he squabs a nigga up real quick, but he realized he almost drowned in that armor. He took his armor off.
Yeah, he was like, fuck this.
Yeah, he's like, not me. This was a dumb plan.
Right. This would have been fine if we had a boat.
Right. And then Rhaena is now fully out of control with her dragon. Sheep Stealer starts trying to kill Moondancer and Baela because Baela can't recognize that that's her sister. And then she just thinks it's another dragon rider.
Right, until she got right up on her.
Right.
And a lot of that has to do is because she jumped on the bitch and she didn't have the thing that helps them sit up higher so that they could be recognized by other dragon riders.
And they've never seen her with a dragon and they've never practiced. And she didn't give them she was just out there freestyling. She didn't
go through none of the school training.
And so she ends up Baela ends up flying away with Moondancer, trying to keep from getting killed by Sheep Stealer and her sister. Because now they realize that they're sisters, but one of them can't control the dragon, and the other one is in a much smaller dragon just trying to escape.
Right.
She still is the Ja Morant of dragons. He just
out there like just fucking up. You like, damn nigga, if you would just wait, like we'll get you out of here. And it's like, nah.
He spelled dragon Dragyn.
Oh no.
Because he put the YN in
Yeah, he did.
He put the YN in dragon.
Yes, he did.
So then Jace and Vermax start going after her. And so it's 2 dragons on 1. Vale the whole time is begging Sheep Stealer to stop, but he won't stop.
Of course he won't, child. You was out there with a 1,000-ton vehicle that you don't know how to control.
Meanwhile, Corlys and Shirako, they fighting. Alan proves that black nepotism is way better because he just started killing all kinds of people. I did not know. I thought this man was like worked at the docks. He was killing the shit out of them people.
Yeah, he was like, because he made him co-captain, so he wasn't like co-captain for no reason.
I didn't know. I thought it was because his son. He felt he owed him because that was the reason, not because he had hands.
Oh, and you know, and it might have been something where he might have had it the whole time. We just never got to see.
That's what I'm saying. Whatever happened, man, he showed out.
Yeah, he did.
And Corlys, while fighting Shirako, he falls into the water.
Yeah, because the ramming bitch ramming whatever bitch fist, it slowly cracked the boat where it was like, oh, what is happening here? This boat ain't gonna last longer. No longer.
If you told me Bitch Fist was the name of a death metal band, I believe you.
I would believe you too.
But yeah, so he fall in the water, and he just reminds me of the fact that he fell in the water a couple seasons ago, and it's been the whole thing with him getting out of a coma.
Yes, and
is falling his go-to move? Is he the SGA of ship battles? He just fall whenever he get hit. Do he think he gonna get some free throws?
I don't know what he's thinking.
Why is he going in the water all the time like that? So he falls into the water. Alan gets mad and he start going after Shirako, and they fall beneath the deck, but now they both don't got armor because Shirako don't wear armor, so they not gonna necessarily just drown from falling in the water. So they papping each other out. Sheep Stealer pursues Moon Dancer until some ships start shooting at him again, and he's like, man, fuck this shit, I don't care anyway.
Right, which means she should have took her ass to Dragonstone in the first place.
Right, and it was all she could do to get him to leave, so it's like, at least he leaving, but that's terrible.
Right, after he leaving after he done destroyed the dance floor. What is this, sir?
He caused all that chaos, and it's just like, oh, okay, well, fuck it.
Child,
I don't care.
you showed up and scared all the hoes. What is wrong with you?
Let's go steal some sheep.
That's what I do best. Steal sheep, bitch.
I'm a thug.
Why you bring me out here?
You knew I had warrants when I came out here.
Come on.
Rhaena is like, calm down. My dragon don't bite y'all. They was like, get out of here, girl. And then Vermax,
I'm like, it got teeth, don't it?
right. It got a lot of teeth, jagged, pointed the wrong way, don't it?
Come on. It got claws.
Why is it growling at me like that if it don't bite?
You ain't. Why is it dragging you? No, thank you, ma'am.
Right. And so then Vermax, which is Jace's dragon, it finally happened, y'all. It got close the first time, but this time they pulled out the motherfucking dragon crossbows.
Flying too low.
That's right.
I don't know what was right for the tink getting mushed in the hell this.
Vermax, we hardly knew you. He done got crossbowed to death. He had a slow death too, just sinking.
Such a
Jace
slow
was on
death.
top of him, and then Jace had to unhook himself from Vermax just to get out of the water so he didn't drown with the dragon. Meanwhile, Alan killed Shirako, stabbing her in the neck because she just wouldn't go underwater and drown.
Right. He actually stabbed her underneath the water. She wouldn't go down. I was like, fuck it. Take one to the neck.
Look, she came in like she was one of them ones. Went out like Caitlin Clark.
Oh, no.
I hate to say it, guys. Y'all know I'm a Caitlin Clark fan, but come on. It's been bad this year. But we don't see Corliss, so we don't know if he's alive or dead. I guess we'll find out at some point. Maybe they find his body. Then Jace does manage to get off of his dragon, but he has to abandon it to keep from drowning. And so it's like, oh man, Jace has been he's got to get out of there, man. He's lost his dragon. Just swim to the shore, Jace. Get to a boat from Corliss fleet, and your mom's gonna be so mad when you get back home. She's gonna be pissed that you went out without her permission and you got your dragon killed. But at least y'all won the battle. Wait a minute, Jace? Not Jace. They got it's
whole little tank. You know what? That's how them arrows sounded when they hit that baby.
That's what I'm saying. Woo! They shot him with arrows just like Ricky from Boys in the Hood. And honest to God, y'all, it's worth all 35 seconds of that clip. I don't care that it's a long clip. That's how it felt.
That's exactly how I felt. Because he got hit. I was like, okay, he gonna be okay. Oh
Listen,
no!
I ain't felt that way since that little Stark boy got killed by them arrows.
Yeah, come on.
I was like, oh my God, they don't give a fuck about nobody on this show. They killed my man Jace.
They killed my man.
At least he won't have to get a whooping when he get home. He's getting a whooping in the sky now.
Yeah, he is. And I thought about it. I was like, okay, now she done lost both
Luke
both her oldest sons. And now both of the Black Corliss' daughters don't have husbands.
Yep. And they ain't gonna be able to get no man with Sheep still as a dragon. Yeah, I don't know how you gonna get a man to keep him. Okay. Alan is the last man standing on Sea Snake's total ship, and then Baylor flies on Mood Dancer overhead. We see the massive damage that the battle has caused. And that's the last shot of what should have been last season's finale.
Should have been last season's finale.
Karen, let me ask you two questions. Is Ray a bad mama?
I don't think she is, because it's like she loves her children. She want to protect them. I know with the smallest child, she couldn't have predicted that he was going to be there. If she would have known that, she wouldn't have sent him in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like, she wouldn't have sent him. And then this son actually went against her will. Right. So it's not like she actually pushed him out there and was like, fuck it, I don't care. Like,
I just feel like we watching two bad mamas have a bad mama off.
Yeah, everybody losing kids.
Them strong kids is soft. You know, because it's a little something there. And then, obviously, Alice's children are fucking sociopaths. So, like, I don't know that I'm not saying who's a better mom, just that I'm not sure Ray is a great mom.
I'm not trying to say she the best.
Yeah.
But I can kind of be like, well, damn, type of thing.
And Karen, what are you looking forward to next week?
Ooh.
If anything, no pressure.
I am going to want to see how Rhaena responds to hearing that her child is dead after he purposely locked her in that room.
Sir Lawrence gonna have to jump off the top of the castle.
Oh, he is as good as fry. She might just take him out and just have the dragons fry him.
Yeah, she really might.
Like, she was like, I lost my child because you locked me in this motherfucker. You have to die.
Yeah.
So, and also I think that turn is going to make her heart so cold.
Right.
That she's not going to believe anything Alicent says moving forward. I want to see what's going to happen in Harrenhal. And also, and like I said, some of this stuff might be further down, but also I think this is going to make her so mad. She'll be like, fuck it, we're heading out now.
Right.
And she gonna go there and she gonna burn that motherfucker down like
King's
Daenerys. I really think that she was like, I don't give a fuck what's happening. I don't give a fuck who here. Y'all citizens are gonna suffer because I lost my child.
I think for me, Aegon and Larys, I know whatever adventure they going on is gonna be hell.
Yeah, child, yes.
I know whatever they doing gonna be hell.
And you know what? She's so angry. Who knows now how she's gonna respond?
Right.
Whenever they're in her presence now.
And then another thing I'm interested in is Corlys dead?
Don't know.
You know what I
Do
mean?
not
Because
know.
like he did fall in that water fast. It was like swoosh. I was like, oh damn. That did not look like a man who could just swim his way back up.
Yeah, that heavy ass armor on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We seen what happened with Jaime Lannister when he fell in that in the water in that armor. And he almost died. And he was a much younger man.
Yes.
Like this man's a cat daddy. I don't know if he's supposed to be doing all that. He had some good moves, but come on now, pops. So I'm looking forward to that mostly. All right, y'all. We'll be back next week. Do me a favor if you made it to this far in the show and you are a fan of our recaps, wherever you're watching this at, can you share it with some like social media, tag us, whatever, you're on YouTube, send a link to somebody. Let's see if we can grow this part of the fan base with cause people always say they love our recaps and how good they are and stuff. We would love for y'all to help us out there.
Yes, we would. And also, we didn't know, and Roger just told me yesterday, we are also now on Sirius.
Yeah, we're on Sirius XM. So if you have Sirius XM and you search the Blackout Tips, you can listen to these episodes on demand. So there you go, guys. If you came from Karen Hunter Show, leave with that knowledge. All right, until next time, I love you.
I love you too.
Mwah. Bye, everybody.